Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my first update for my project pan for 2018. If you guys missed the original video, I'll link it in the description box below. But basically, I went through my collection and chose a bunch of products that I wanted to try to use up in 2018. And I did explain why I chose all of those products and things like that in the original video. I basically like to choose a bunch of products at the beginning of the year to try to finish up. They can be products that I spent my money on and I love. They can be products that are close to expiring, or just things that need to make their way out of my makeup collection. I buy a bunch of makeup, but I feel like it really goes to waste if it's just sitting in my makeup collection. And there are products that I won't finish, before they expire or before I declutter them, but I really try to make an effort to put a good dent in my makeup collection every year by finishing up products. So in today's video, I'm going to go through and show you the products that I finished, the products that I've made a good dent on, and then also the products that I'll be focusing on for the next 3 months. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are doing a project pan, let me know in the comments below how it's going for you guys, and let's jump into it. Okay, so let me start off with the products that I did finish up. I finished up 5 different mascaras, which is awesome. I'm trying to make a good dent in my mascara collection this year because I do have a bunch of mascaras in my collection, and I've been really strict about following like the 3 to maybe 4 month rule when it comes to mascaras, just because I experienced a little bit of eye irritation last year. So I really only have like 1, maybe 2 open at a time so I can actually get a lot of use out of them and finish them up. So the first one that I used up is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is my favorite high-end mascara. It makes your lashes so thick and voluminous and dramatic. If you like big dramatic lashes, this one is going to be a great option for you. I also finished up the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara, which I really enjoyed. I do love the wand. I love the formula. I don't know if I'll repurchase this one because I am using the Tarte, what's that one called? Like the Tarte Lash Paint Mascara, which kind of does something similar, but I think I like that one better than this one. They're both really great at lengthening your lashes while separating them, but I feel like the Tarte one is a little bit better. I finished up 3 different Essence mascaras. Essence makes some of my favorite mascaras. One of my favorites is the Lash Princess Volume Mascara. I love this one as an everyday mascara just to add length and curl and volume, and it's just an all-around good mascara. I wear this one most days, and I do have one that I'm currently working on in my drawer right now. I also enjoy the Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara with lengthening fibers. This one makes your lashes so long, and if you are a fan of drier mascaras, this one's going to be a great option for you. But I like this one when I want a little bit more of like a natural lash day, but I still want them to look really long. I also like using it on the bottom lashes. The last mascara that I used up is the Essence The False Lashes Mascara Dramatic Volume Unlimited. I noticed that the mascara would transfer onto my eyelid and then under my eyes as well. So at the end of the day, I would have like these dark smudges under my eyes, and I don't experience that with a lot of mascaras, but I did experience it with this one, unfortunately. I won't be repurchasing this one, and I won't be repurchasing any mascaras for a while because I really do want to try to use up a bunch more, but those are the 5 that I finished up that I had in my project pan. Okay, let me talk about a couple of products that I almost finished up. They will be finished up within like the next week or 2. So the first one is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is like a never-ending concealer, which I do appreciate because it's a little bit more expensive. I won't be repurchasing it because it is not a cruelty-free brand, but I just always pull out the stopper. Once you think you're finished with the concealer, pull out the stopper and you will have so much more concealer left, and it's honestly lasted me probably like a good 3 weeks since I pulled out the concealer or pulled out the stopper. I do use this very often. I'm disappointed that they're not cruelty free because I really enjoy the formula, but I'm excited to finally almost be done with it. I think I have maybe like 1 or 2 days left using this, so by the end of the week this one will be completely gone. Another product that I will finish up by the end of the week is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation in the shade Alabaster. I'm trying to use up 2 of these this year. I'll probably end up saving the other one for the fall because I usually reach for something a little bit different during the spring and the summertime, but this one is crazy to me because I hit the bottom of it. Like I was using it and then it kind of hits that point where you hit the bottom of it, if that makes sense. There's just like no more left. And then I took a Q-tip, and I know this is like a little extreme. Like sometimes people are like, if you hit pan, like just toss it, but I'm really trying to finish up like the entire product because these products are expensive. And I take a Q-tip and I just like scrape out out a little bit, and you guys, it's lasted me like another 2 weeks, which is so crazy. So again, I'll probably be done with this one by the end of the week. So I also made a pretty good dent in my powder collection, which is awesome because I have so many powders in my collection that I'm trying to finish up and just get rid of, because I really focus on like 1 or 2, maybe 3 powders. So I'm really trying to use up the other ones. The first one is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed in Translucent. This one is pretty much gone. I think that I maybe have like 2 or 3 days left with this, maybe a little bit longer. I was going to like repress it in the center so I could use it, but honestly I've just been taking like a big fluffy brush and applying it as like the last layer in my foundation routine because it just makes your skin look really beautiful and poreless. I did repurchase this, which I won't be using it until I finish up a bunch of other powders, but it was on sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty sale. I'm actually counting this one as finished. This one is the NYX #No Filter Finishing Powder in the shade Porcelain. It doesn't look like it's finished. It looks like I could still use it for a little while, but this product's kind of weird. Like, it's baked into the actual pan, so even if you take something and scrape it, it's not coming off. Like, I essentially finished up the entire thing. It doesn't apply as nicely. There's just really not very much product left on here, and it's kind of a struggle to use. So at this point, like, it's not really fun to use. It's time to get rid of it. I'm excited that I did finish it up, but I just won't be spending my money on it again. And the last product that I'm pretty much done with is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and this one is in translucent. I have a very, very small amount left of this product, and I haven't used it in a good amount of time. I'm just not really into loose powders lately, but I am so close to being done with it, so I'm committing to using this for the next week until it's gone, either to bake my under eye concealer or just set all of my makeup, just because I'm so close to finishing it up. So I'm not going to be repurchasing this. If I did need another like loose translucent powder, I would grab this one, but honestly, I'm just not really into it lately. It's kind of a struggle to actually finish it up. It is a good product, so I do want to make sure I finish up the entire thing. I'm just kind of like dragging my feet on that one. So these are the products that I'm really going to be focusing on for the next 3 months, for April, May, and June. So at the end of June, when I film my second update, I'm going to hopefully be finished with the majority of these products that I'm going to show you guys. So the first one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I don't think I will have any issue finishing this up, but I feel like it just makes everything go on really beautifully. And during the spring and the summer, I go a little bit more, I guess, I don't use as much makeup. So I love using this as a primer without having to layer on, you know, like a heavy primer, a mattifying primer. I also don't think I'll have an issue finishing up the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is how much I have left in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't want to finish up this product because it's kind of expensive and I like it so much. It's kind of a staple for me in my collection. But I think if I finish it up in April or May, I won't end up repurchasing it again until like October or November once the winter rolls around. So I actually didn't touch the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation during the first quarter of the year. This is just not my favorite foundation because it doesn't give a lot of coverage, and I usually prefer more of like a medium or full coverage foundation. But I've kind of been into more like light medium coverage foundations lately for like daily use. So I figured I could probably get some use out of this during this quarter. A product that I'm really going to have to, I don't want to say like force myself to use, but really make an effort to use is the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. This is a product that I really enjoyed, but I haven't really been the biggest fan of it in 2018. Again, that being said, I mean, it's a little bit more of like a lightweight or a light coverage foundation, and I have been reaching for those a little bit more lately. The thing about stick foundations is they go pretty quickly. Like, if you use them on a daily basis, it really doesn't take very long to finish them up, which can be a downside when you're purchasing one, but if you're trying to finish one up in your collection, it's definitely a plus. I'll definitely be finishing up the Becca Cosmetics Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. I did hit pan on this. I actually made a pretty good dent in it. I use this bronzer every single day. I was using this one and the Butter Bronzer, but I actually broke that one beyond repair, so I had to replace it with something else in my project pan. So I've really been focusing on this one. I'm sure I will finish it up before June, no problem. I have been using the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder in the month of March. So I haven't hit pan on this or anything. I did replace another product with this one. It was the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Setting Powder. I actually just wasn't enjoying using that product, so I decluttered it from my collection and replaced it with the Catrice powder. So this is something that I'm going to try to finish up by the end of the year. I'm sure that I'll be finishing up the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. I currently have like 3 liquid liners in my collection that I want to finish up before I purchase a new one, and this one I've had for a while, so I'm sure I'll be finishing it up over the next few months. And then I really want to finish up this product during the next 3 months. This one is the Buxom Full-On Lip Polish in the shade Dolly. This has been in my collection for the longest time. It's one of my favorite products, one of my go-to lip glosses, but it's just getting a little bit old, so I really do want to finish this up over the next 3 months. I wear it all the time, you guys, but it's like a never-ending tube of lip gloss. At this point, I honestly feel like I'm only going to purchase mini lip glosses because I just feel like I can never finish up an entire gloss before it goes bad. So I really want to focus on this during the next 3 months. Okay, let me finish up with some products that I use fairly consistently. I'm not necessarily focusing on them over the next 3 months or really at any point in the year. They're just kind of things that I work into my daily routine. So the first one is the ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Honeydew. I love this nude liner so much. I'm actually wearing it today. I do have a, oh no, I twisted it up a little bit too high. So I do have quite a bit of this product left. I think it's going to take me a little while to finish it up. I wear it fairly often, but you know, it's just kind of one of those products that I was trying to use up this year. I have been wearing the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil fairly often, but again, lip products are never ending for me, you guys. I really struggle finishing them up. You guys, look how much of this product I still have left. I wear this so often to the point where, like, look at this sticker. Like, you can tell that I use this fairly often, but apparently, like, you get a ton of product in here. So that's really nice when you're spending your money on something, but I'll just continue to keep working it into my daily routine. I am working on the Stylist Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. I have 4 of them. I use them fairly often, but again, they last a very, very long time. I'm not sure how much I have left in each of these. Like, none of them feel like they're running really low, but I'll just continue to keep wearing them and hopefully make a good dent in them. I'm sure by the end of the year, I will finish up the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. These just last forever and ever, but I do use this every single time I do my makeup. And then these 2 products are going to be difficult for me. I know it's only like the beginning of the year, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish them up by the end of the year. The first one is the Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette. So I did make a little dent in this product, but honestly, I just don't contour anymore. I only wear bronzer. Sometimes I wear blush and highlight, but I pretty much never go in with a contouring powder anymore. So I might get back into it, and if I do, this is the one that I'll focus on using up. I also think I'm going to struggle to finish up the Tokyo Milk Lip Balm in Salted Caramel. I really enjoy this product. I'm going to toss it at the end of the year if I don't finish it up because I've had it in my collection for quite a while. It's just like I try to alternate between this product and the Ulta Lip Oil, but they feel never ending. So I think I'll finish this one up, but I don't know about this one. So these are really like the only 2 products in my collection that I think are going to be a struggle. And then there are 5 products that I'm saving for the second half of the year. So let me just show you guys really quickly. But I'm saving the Milk Makeup Blur Stick because I usually reach for this during the summertime. And then I did replace the butter bronzer with this bronzer because I broke the butter bronzer and I could not repair it. It was just like all over the floor. This one is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This one is their light medium matte bronzer. It's a little bit dark for me right now, so I'm going to save it for the summertime. If it's still too dark for me during the summer, I'll just declutter it and choose something else. But I do want to finish it up because I've had it in my collection for a while. It is a good bronzer. I just need to make more of an effort to use it. So I replaced the Maybelline concealer with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I'm about, I would say, 75% done with this product. So I might focus on using this one up once I finish my NARS concealer, but I don't know because I really miss the ColourPop concealer, and I'm currently using Urban Decay's concealer, and I'm also using the Makeup Revolution concealer. None of those are in my project pan, but I think I might let myself enjoy those a little bit more before I go back to this one. And then the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation in the shade Ivory is pretty much gone. I have this much left, and then as well as like once you kind of dig down deep into the product. So this will last me for a little while. And then I haven't even used the Pure Minerals 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup in the shade Light. It's a little bit too dark for me. It just doesn't really match my skin tone right now. It looks like it would when I hold it up on camera, but when I actually apply it, it's a little bit too dark for me. So I'm saving it for the summertime, but that's the end of my project pan update. These are all of the products in my project pan, and I did make a little bit of a dent in them, but I'm having so much fun like actually trying to finish up products. It's really challenging and it can be a little bit difficult when you want to either buy new products or try new products in your collection, but you guys, it feels so good to actually finish up products because you look at it and you're like, I just used up like $200 worth of makeup. And you know, when I first did it, it was like a little frustrating because I was like, I spent the money on that. I don't want to finish it up, but now, like, if you spend the money on it, you really should finish it up. And I don't mean you personally, like, that's what I tell myself. If I spent $40 on a primer, I better finish it up before it goes bad. Otherwise, it's so wasteful to me. I mean, I do declutter a lot of products and pass them along to friends and family and donate them because there's no way I can use all of my products, but I've been trying to do that more so with new products as they come in, whether they're PR or I buy them and they just don't work for me, rather than letting them sit in my collection and then declutter them a few years later, if you guys know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will film another update in 3 months, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.